Hey you guys, I'm Mr. Gunner 512 and welcome everybody to my channel. And I'm gonna take y'all guys on a little trip if y'all would care to go with me. I'm gonna take you guys on a little trip down memory lane. Now I've always done different things on my channel. I've always tried to do different things for my channel. And you know, I've had fun. Last 7 years has been really badass. I have always enjoyed doing this, you know. And I'm gonna start off with a video that I did, my first video actually, that I put together when I was I had a channel a couple years ago. I was known as Taker 512.
Alright.
Wait, hold on, guys. Hold on. Something fucked up here. But yeah, I've always been I started doing stuff when I was 7 years ago. So I'm 28 now, so y'all do the math. But I had been doing YouTube for 7 long years, as I said before, and this was my first video that I put out when 7 years ago on my original channel. And I had so much fucking fun doing it. I had so much fun doing it, and I've always wanted to do stuff. The story with this video here, was that 7 years ago, YouTube had had this thing. It was like a trailer maker. You know what I mean? Where you can make a trailer to, you know, you can use different stuff, different scenes from Saw 5 to make a trailer and stuff like that. And you know, I had fun using it. That's how that video was made. When I was going through stuff, when I had yeah, that was my first video, and I loved it. I love doing stuff like that. I'm gonna show y'all guys another video that I did. Can y'all guys still hear me? I hope y'all can. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys this. This is like a promo that I did. It was like a. I've always wanted to get into professional wrestling and stuff like that. I came up with this thing called UBW, Underground Backyard Wrestling. You know, it's like a thing that I do with my figures and stuff like that. Yes, I got figures at 28 years old. So who doesn't? But anyway, I've been a fan for. I've always been a fan of professional wrestling, and I've always wanted to do professional wrestling. But you know, because of my diabetes and my weight problems and all the other stuff, I never got a chance to do that. You know, but
look at my face. How bad I look. And you covered me in this. You covered me in barbed wire. You thought that you would take me out just with this.
Yeah, I was
that you have wrapped around me.
I was a professional wrestling fan. I loved wrestling. Growing up,
Shane
as a
Douglas.
Kid. And I always wanted to do it, but you know, my health stopped me from doing it, and all that. My health problems, and you know, and
I look like a wreck. I'm all bloodied. busted open.
I wish I could have shown y'all guys some other ones that I did.
Barbed wire.
I wish that I could have shown y'all some of those.
But Shane, you forgot something. You cannot kill me. You cannot kill me, Shane. After what I did to you last night on Misfits, you decided to come out during my match and break me apart, break my face apart.
It's weird looking back on 7 years that I've been on YouTube.
And Shane, trust
really,
me when
really
I say
weird
this, that at
looking at some of the videos that I made
tomorrow
here,
night,
because I was starting out. I didn't know how to put a video together. I didn't know how to do different things. I didn't even know if people would like it. Yeah, but I tried to make content that people would like.
And you're the one
I try to do some
that's gonna
things
look like
that people would like. But
Shane, you destroyed my face. Cuts everywhere.
I'm sure y'all guys
I look like I
video
just came out of a car accident. You remember what you did? 'Cause I am gonna do the same.
Yeah. That was one of the videos. I'm going to show you guys another video that I did. It was my first rant that I ever put on YouTube.
This is the first rant I'm going to do. So here it goes.
Sounds kind of off.
I've been on YouTube for the past couple of days, for the past couple of weeks actually. Looking at,
I never got a chance to fix that. I don't know why I didn't fix that on this video here.
The people y'all from YouTube are saying about Vince McMahon and all that other bullshit. Well, I gotta say this.
What I was pissed about, what I was mostly pissed about when I made this rant was because, Vince was, still is, an out of touch idiot. He had done stupid shit, especially at the time when I made this rant. When I found out that they were making Breaking Point, when I found out that they were gonna get rid of Armageddon and call it Hell in a Cell, these fucking stupid gimmick ass pay-per-views that they did. Yeah, I thought it was so stupid.
Why not call them in your house? See, here's what he's doing. And it pisses me off when I found
I made some points, and I think
a Hell in a Cell.
People didn't understand where I was coming from, or something like that. A couple of people on here did, but I had gotten some people that saying, "Oh, the PG idiots who drink the fucking Kool-Aid."
Many of you might know him, Nickelback 2000 something.
But yeah, I've always been a fan of wrestling. I've always wanted to get into wrestling. But, as I said before, my health didn't let me.
It's all about ratings. It's always been about bullshit ratings. Vince McMahon
show you guys another thing that I did. Has to do with wrestling.
Vince McMahon had the balls to also.
I did a
he changed 3 pay-per-views. We know that one of them is Unforgiven. He changed it into some pay-per-view called.
I try to do this thing. I come up with a series that I wanted to do, but it never got off the ground. and I wish it did.
All right.
I've always wished that it would get off the ground and all that, and
It's been a long day. It has been a long day for many fans.
yeah, it was called UBW on
Yes,
YouTube.
I am.
Now, how I came up with this is that I have this, this wrestling figure federation called UBW, where I do different shows and stuff like that, like different things, and I thought it was pretty cool. I wanted to do something with that, and I came up with the character.
We saw
About
Samoa Joe. We saw
1990. I'm
Mafia.
gonna have to say 1998, 1999. I came up with the character
That was on the damn roster
for my wrestling stuff
at Victory Road.
when I was a kid, by the name of Antonio Ortiz,
What is gonna be?
where he would just talk, where he's a commentator.
And also,
He's a fictional commentator.
I gotta say this. CZW, yes, CZW has relinquished the CZW New World Championship. The title belongs to UBW.
I'll show you guys a cover that I did.
This Saturday night
Now,
at UBW's big pay-per-view at XPWF's Revenge of the Fallen, that championship will be put on the line. Yes, it is now known as the UBW.
I've always been a fan of. I don't know if y'all guys have seen some of my coding camera videos that I have put up on my channel and my. But I've always been a fan of. I've always been a fan of Cody and Cambria since they came out in 2002. Since their first album, but before then they were known as Shibuti, and I've always been a fan of theirs. As a matter of fact, I have all 8 of their albums here at the house.
Okay.
I had a rinky-dink camera.
I fucked up again, so I want to try to redo this shit again, over again, so here we go again.
I was trying to see what I could do with this song. So I was trying to play it exactly the way it was played. Now at the time I didn't get the album. I hadn't gotten the Year of the Black Rainbow, but I would end up getting it about a couple months later. I would have to say, maybe. That's when the troubles began for me, because that was the first time that I put up a video a while ago. When we were living at our other house, at our old house. All the videos that you guys are seeing here, we were living in Del Valley. I'm originally from Austin. Yeah, I remember this. My first computer, doing stuff on there, trying to do awesome shit on there, and remember this.
I buried this home, concealed in this heart.
I love doing covers, but I love doing original songs too. My original songs, and hearing what you guys think about the original songs. And I'm gonna show you guys some original song that I did. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys an original song that I did from a while ago. This was, I would have to say, yeah, this was 5 years ago I did this. yeah, I made this for my mom and my dad. I wanted to do something awesome. And
kind of messed up on a couple of parts. I messed up a couple of times by trying to do this song. Hopefully I don't mess up this time. So, here we go.
every time I listen to this song,
Sitting in my hotel,
I remember when I wrote this,
looking out the window,
feeling bad. I was feeling sad and stuff like that, about things,
flashing back
about how shit was going with us,
to the
with my family and all that.
and with the ones I love.
And yeah.
Mom is working, Joel's playing, Stephanie's singing, I need to.
Every time I hear the song, or every time I perform it, it just, I just think about what happened. Just think about that.
Smoking and talking
When I wrote this song, how I felt when I wrote it, and it's just, so much shit that happened a long time ago.
But what the hell went wrong? Now Dad is dying.
I just loved, I love performing songs for you guys and stuff like that. I had so much shit on my channel
I wish
that I did.
was still.
I'll show y'all some of the stuff that I did
I hope things
when I started my
for the better.
actual channel.
And I hope Mom smiles again. Years have passed. The family
Everything I've ever done, everything I've done on this channel, on that channel, I enjoyed.
But I hope they're doing well.
And I'm gonna show you guys a couple of things that I did here
Mom is in heaven
on my new channel.
and the grandkids.
Pretty sure some of you have already seen the original stuff that I did, like when I first started.
My brothers and sisters doing separate things. They don't have the time for no crook like me. I call for a cousin, but all I get is a sad feeling of regret. When will I
I'm gonna show you guys this one real quick here.
that everybody's fine?
I don't know why the video does that. I hate that it does that. When I'm trying to change to another video and all that stuff, but yeah, this was made because of how much I hated WWE, of how much I hated gay wrestling in Canada. I thought I hated WWE then, and I still hate it now because of stupid shit. Because they do stupid shit, the most stupidest, dumbest fucking shit you've ever seen in your life.
Big fat bastards! Oh my god! The two fat asses have. The two big giant fat asses of the GWE have broken a ring!
Oh my god, what?
Crap that they did 8 years ago! Ms. Henry and the Big Will have broken a ring with their giant asses! Oh my god!
It was just me making fun of the fact of how WWE rehashes old shit and stuff like that, and the fact that WWE has become so stupid.
Big Show and his lovely companion can
That's
be.
why I made
Let's take a
this.
look at that, shall we?
It's the funniest shit you've ever seen
Big
in
Show
your
getting
fucking
on top
life.
like a dumbass.
But I got hate for it. I got hate
Take a
for
look
this
at, take a look
motherfucking
at here.
thing.
Here comes Mark
I really don't
Henry.
give a
Oh,
fuck.
I think he's about to hoop his face there.
I didn't care. I was just, I hated WWE. So,
And take a look at this. Big Show.
whatever I could do to shit on that fucking stupid
Big Show
idiotic ass
standing up.
company, I
It
did.
looks like they're hooping each other. And then the two fat asses come down. Like a stack of potatoes. That's funny as hell. WWE have made the dumbest mistake of their damn lives. And this is the biggest mistake for the two big giant fat asses.
I'm gonna show you another video. I'm gonna show you guys one more video that I made
WWE's dead.
from my main channel, my actual channel that I have.
WWE is made up of
Sorry guys, that's my my alarm. Now this one, I'm gonna show y'all right now.
Hey YouTube,
I made
Hernandez.
because I wanted to do. I had an idea in my head.
Most of you know me.
I was
as,
whenever I'm alone and stuff like that. Whenever nobody's talking to me, I would come up with ideas
I would like to ask you a
of
question.
what I could do to be successful.
How would you
what I
feel
could do to be
If you put two
to have
the biggest wrestling,
to
you put two of the biggest
get a
genres
reaction out of
entertainment
people and see what
together.
people would think about that
Make
idea.
it one. Make it
So I posted this
one
video
genre.
about an
Tell about
idea
the
that I
art of
had called
professional
Nightmare Hardcore
mixed
Wrestling,
with-
where I wanted to do
mixed
I
with
wanted to mix professional wrestling with horror
genre.
and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Now I know this
And
people are shocked.
make it really badass.
What would happen if that would happen? If somebody had that idea, well, you're looking at its creator.
Yeah.
I came up with the idea.
Wanted to do this so bad,
wrestling company
but
that mixes
know,
those two sides.
my
together.
health has not been
Or
good. I hadn't been good in all that time.
The horror with professional wrestling. And I've been trying to get help for it for a while.
And stuff like that. And
Trying to get a better, get some help from. So I'm making this video for a reason. I would like to know. I'm calling out to the backyard wrestling community. I'm calling out to the professional wrestling community. Also, all walks of entertainment, some help. And also, I'm calling out to horror movie buffs, to people, to fans of the horror movie genre.
yeah, I had always been
Fans of
a fan of
comic books,
horror.
of,
I had always been a fan of professional wrestling, and I
survival
thought,
games,
you know,
survival
what?
video
How
games,
could I
survival
combine the
video
two?
games.
You know what I mean?
Fans of horror.
I wanted to combine the two and see what people thought, see what people's
what they
reaction
think.
were, but I never got a chance to get it off the ground.
If I can get help,
One of the many fucking things I never got off the ground.
hopefully, and there.
I
and
wanted
there's
to get
the
up,
catch, too.
I wanted to so bad
It has a grand
in
stage
so many
with
separate
it.
ways. I
You
wanted
think
to,
WrestleMania is
I
big.
wanted to do that so fucking much.
I have this pay-per-view.
I'm pissed still
Halloween
about that.
brutality that goes with it. A wrestling event.
Just
that
wanted to
is
see what people
larger
thought
than
would
life.
think.
Wrestling
actually
event
think
that could
about
be
this,
bigger
you know
than
what I mean?
WrestleMania. That could be bigger than any grand stage, the history of professional wrestling. Something that puts the horror movie genre and wrestling in general together. So I'm making this video for.
Okay. So that was 7 years. Not everything that I showed you guys, but that was some of the things that I have done from my other channel, Taker 512, to this one. And last 7 years, you know what I mean, had been, it's been a long ass ride. It's been a long, wild ride. I had to deal with trolls. I had to deal with people talking shit. I had to deal with, different things, different sort of obstacles, but I made it 50 subscribers. Took 7 years to get that, and I'm humbled like a motherfucker. I'm humbled to get a chance to have people have my Reaper army with me, the army of the undead. That's what I call my Reapers, my fans. And hopefully we'll be able to make it to 100 and probably show you guys a little bit more stuff that I make. I'm gonna be doing some more stuff for not just this channel but also the Reaper Network, another channel that I have. Hope y'all guys will be there, will stay with me for the next 7 years. So I want to thank you guys for 7 years. I want to thank my Reaper army. I want to thank you guys, the people that have come to my channel and seen my stuff. I especially want to thank the trolls for being a part of that too, because without the trolls, I would have never had somebody to talk shit to. I have battled trolls for 7 long years on YouTube, but I'm still here. Still here making videos, still doing what I gotta do, still passing, still trying to do what I gotta do here on my channel. And I've had fun last 7 years making videos for you guys, making covers, making original songs, doing rants, doing all that shit. And here's the 7 more years. So with that in mind, I want to thank you guys for joining me on this time machine as I look back on my 7 years of YouTube. And here's the 7 more. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that. And yeah, thanks for the long ride, you guys. You don't know how humbled I am. I'm Mr. Grimmer 512, and I will see you on the afterlife. Peace.